So I decided to do an updated video on how I'm using my Erin Condren teacher planner. I love everything about it so far. I do get my new replacement one on Monday to get rid of this huge bubble that's formed on the front. I tried to iron it and it didn't ever go away. It actually got bigger after I tried that. So this is how I've used it so far. I've got all about me, so things about my school up here. I have some of my usernames. I didn't put my passwords in because I don't think that's a good idea. And the web resources that we use at our school. Things for our substitute. The holidays and dates to remember hasn't changed a whole lot. Birthdays for my students. I do have some of them written down. I will probably add to this more next year since I'll be able to use this a little bit next year. Missed you, our absentee pages. I haven't had to use a whole lot yet. I haven't had very many students gone, which I think is excellent. We have monthly assessments that we have been doing, and I wanted to be able to lay these out so that I could track in order and lay it all out this way so I can kind of cover and show students as I need to throughout the year so they can check their own progress. I'm also tracking our Dibbles data for my kids that I need to keep an eye on. This is where I'm going to start redoing my reading groups. I had sticky notes on here before, but we're just getting ready to redo that. So these will be where my new groups go. Kyrie, don't. And then here's my month for February. This is just the month planner, sort of a basic overview. I don't go into a whole lot of detail on this because I do want to put most of that in my lessons. I did use some of the note pages here. So these are my plans for last week. I did end up moving quite a few things here. Some of my math review things I ended up having to move. We added an assembly. I have notes, just sticky notes up here to remind me of things. I added some fun washi tape. I need to find some for technology and PE just so that I have a little bit more color on here. I do have sticky notes all over it. I don't mind that it's messy. I don't mind that I've had to cross things out. I think it makes it look used and I can show my thinking that way. So this is my plan for next week. So far it looks nice and clean and much neater. We'll see how that goes toward the end of the week. I'm sure that'll change. I found this fun washi tape, so I decided to add this to the bottom. I found a to-do list at the dollar spot from Target, and I decided to start using those. I really like that they're pretty simple and not too bright and colorful, since I have a lot of bright going on here at the top. And then I've just kept going with our brain breaks. Since I didn't want to use a whole column for that, obviously I just used washi tape here in the middle. And you can see that here to list our snacks and brain breaks and lunch and recess. And I think that works out really good that I'm not using a whole column to talk about those reoccurring things that when really nothing goes on with those. I have been using the checklists a lot. I really like the checklists. It's nice not having them all separated and on a clipboard where they can get lost or anything like that. And my students know that they can come and check here as well to make sure that they've turned something in. This is only 1 week of assignments for my kids, so I would definitely order the extra pages because I did not this time. It was my first time ever ordering the teacher planner. Those extra 28 pages are, I think, a necessity for next year, so that will be something that I end up ordering as well. Notes pages, I haven't really used that yet. I love the stickers, they're fantastic. I've used quite a few of those. This Keeping It Together folder is where I'm putting loose things and missing assignments that students turn into me that I need to grade quickly and get back to them. I'm also going to be ordering the 3 extra page protectors. I was planning on laminating my Common Core standards and putting them in here. Just in case those change, I would rather have them in page protectors like this so that I don't have to worry about wasting that laminate and things like that if they do change. And then my pocket, I just kind of keep the regular things in there. I had a pen in there, but I was using it just a little bit ago. And then my back. And it won't bother me having to use this longer. I will be going into 2014 with this. So I'm glad to see that there's been no bubbles on the back of the book, just the front.